What's going on, guys? Chameleon here. Today I'm going to show you the best class setup for one of the most dominant SMGs in the game, the MAC-10. It was even recently nerfed because of how good it is, dropping headshot damage from 40 to 30. However, even after being nerfed once, it was then nerfed a second time, which happened today. This was because of a broken blueprint that made the gun stronger than the base MAC-10, which was ridiculous. And I'll explain more details on that at the end of the attachment setup. So as soon as the integration happened, the MAC-10 immediately became meta for SMGs. If you previously ran an MP5 or an MP7, you're most likely using this now, along with the DMR or the dual Diamatis, which also received nerfs. The MAC-10 can be unlocked at tier 15 of the battle pass, which is pretty easy to do. It has a ridiculous rate of fire at 1,118 rounds per minute. It has great mobility, and you're seeing it everywhere in Warzone for good reason. It's overall an amazing SMG. Do you guys think Warzone should have SBMM or no? Leave me a comment below. But real quick, before we start, please smash that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel with the notification bell on, and here we go, let's do this. First up, we have the muzzle. You want to set this to the agency suppressor. This recently received a buff to make it on par with the monolithic suppressor, which is what everyone mostly runs on Modern Warfare weapons in Warzone. And now we have the Cold War equivalent of that, but it's called the agency suppressor. This will give you sound suppression to silence your weapon, which is super important for Warzone, because if you don't have your weapon silenced, then anytime you shoot, you'll appear on enemy radars, which will lead you to a lot of trouble, and this will help you avoid all of that. You'll lose some ADS, dropping it from its base ADS speed of 167 milliseconds, and you'll lose some aim walking steadiness as well, but neither is a big deal and definitely worth the pros of the agency suppressor. Some people may even run the SOCOM eliminator as well. With this, instead of appearing on radar for the normal amount of time when you shoot an unsilenced weapon, you'll now appear for 150 milliseconds instead, and you get a little extra help with recoil. But since I don't think the recoil is that bad anyways, and I prefer staying off the minimap entirely, I go with the agency suppressor instead. Next up, we have the barrel. You want to set this to the task force barrel. This will give you an increase in damage, effective damage range, and bullet velocity. You'll lose some horizontal and vertical recoil control, but overall the recoil of the MAC-10 isn't bad. Without any attachments, it creates a recoil pattern in the shape of an S. However, if we do use this attachment, we can still make our gun real steady. Since we're taking losses in both horizontal and vertical recoil control using this attachment, the smart thing to do is, for the underbarrel, we'll set this to the field agent foregrip, and this will offset the hit we took with the task force, making our MAC-10's recoil much better and really easy to control. The field agent underbarrel is actually the best underbarrel for a lot of guns because you're getting help on both ends of recoil, vertically and horizontally, so it's the best option to use here. For the ammo, you want to set this to the 53 round fast mag. The default mag has only 32 bullets in it, and with a fire rate of 1,118 rounds per minute, that's not anywhere near enough. This gun will just fly through ammo, so you want to make sure you have a big magazine, especially for quads or trios. This also has sleight of hand somewhat built into it for faster reload, which is a definite plus. Lastly, for the final attachment, you have some options to pick from, and your choice will depend on your playstyle. I hipfire my SMGs quite a lot, so I attach the 5mm laser to increase my hipfire accuracy. However, if you don't like to hipfire as much, you could put on a rear grip instead, specifically the airborne elastic wrap. This will increase your ADS, give you flinch resistance, which can be really clutch sometimes. When you're in a fight getting peppered by bullets, this will prevent you from being thrown off and missing your shots. You'll lose some sprint to fire speed, but you can play with the attachments even further. And let's say you're great at handling the recoil with this gun, you could drop the underbarrel for the no stock attachment. This will make up for the loss in sprint to fire speed, increase your mobility by a lot, and you lose some hipfire accuracy. But this setup would be based on the fact that you don't hipfire much anyways, so it wouldn't be a problem. Personally, I really like the iron sights, so I never run an optic with this, and for the range you use it at, you probably don't need one either. But play around with the attachments and see what works best for you and your playstyle. One last thing I wanted to touch on is the Gallantry Blueprint, which can be unlocked at tier 95 of the battle pass. Before today, this was broken. By using the blueprint, you would have different recoil, different damage, even different hipfire spread. The damage stats of the base MAC-10 are as follows: 30 per headshot, 25 per chest, 25 per stomach, and 22 per limbs. But for the Gallantry, it was 40 per headshot, 34 per chest, 34 per stomach, and 30 per limbs. This was insane. By using the blueprint, it's basically as though the MAC-10 was never even nerfed. It gives an unfair advantage for using something that is just supposed to be simply cosmetic, but instead it's giving you an advantage in a gunfight. But after a long time, they finally fixed it today, so it won't be a problem anymore. But the reason I still mention this is because we don't know what other blueprints out there are broken as well, and with so many out there, we may never know. But hopefully this is something the COD community will be keeping an eye on now. So my final thought thoughts on the MAC-10 is that it's an amazing gun, it's fun, it's a great change up from the MP5 meta that we were stuck in for a very long time. Obviously when the Mac first came out, it was pretty OP, then they nerfed it and nerfed it again, and now hopefully it should be in a great place in the Warzone meta, making it a welcomed addition. So that about wraps it up for this video. If this was helpful to you or you just enjoyed it, please smash that like button and make sure you're subscribed to my channel with the notification bell on, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Anyone
coming? One's dead.
Deployment is fueling up now. Get this done. Sharpish.
More.
Got more coming. I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna play it up.
Oh,
they're both broken, Chameleon.
Let's go.
Yep, Chameleon got it.
That's right. Do it, baby.
Well done, guys. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna airstrike.
I down one over there. That guy's down on the right thing. Oh, he's hiding at the buy.
Got two down.
Nice. Building in our building. Where's this guy?
Two down. Good.
Broken.
Let's go.
Nice.
Yo, baby.
There we go.
Yes.
There's a dub. Oh no.
Receiving hostile.
How's it ending?
Let's go.
One shot.
Oh, I gotta reload. Nice. Got him. He's dead.
I just need food. No, oh, he's right here upstairs. Oh no.
Well,
Nice
somebody's
shot.
in here. Somebody's here.
Enemy dropping.
Yep. Somebody's dropping in, Austin.
Oh,
Down.
somebody's dropping on us. Nice. Oh, you saved my life.
Gas is closing.
Oh my god. Screw you, man.
He just jumped out.
Holy crap.
For yourselves.
UAV overhead. Holding 25.
Got him.
Fire sale is active.
Oh yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yo, I literally just ran past this idiot.
Two down. Good.
Oh, they're all on top.
Dead?
They're all on top of red.
One down.
Incoming.
Window.
Oh, I'm still.
Oh, he's right here. Arms mobile.
I'm on the
Powered.
roof now.
UAV overhead.
He's down. I think it's just me. God damn it! I downed this guy.
I got this guy.
Thank you. Nice shot.
Nice. Those people out there are so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna grab a loadout, please.
Two down.
Here.
No, I took him too quickly.
Enemy UAV over.
Somewhere above me.
He's dead.
Oh, nice. Good job.